The night journey, known as Laylatul Miraj, took place on the 27th of Rajab. It is the night journey of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. It is one of the greatest miracles to have happened. The journey is from Makkah to Jerusalem, known as AL-ISRA, and then Ascension to the heaven, known as Miraj. It all started when Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was laying the Hatim one night. The Hatim is the semicircle just outside of the Kaaba. And then suddenly, Angel Jibreel AL-ISRA came to the Prophet, peace be upon him, with a bowl of Zamzam water. He opened up his chest, took his heart out, washed it, and put it back. Angel Jibreel AL-ISRA also presented the Prophet, peace be upon him, with the beast, known as Al-Buraq, which translates to lightning speed. The Buraq, traveling at the speed of lightning, took the Prophet, peace be upon him, from Makkah to Jerusalem. The Prophet, peace be upon him, entered Masjid al-Aqsa and prayed 2 rak'ahs. When he turned around, he saw all the prophets praying behind him. This occurrence shows us the importance of prayer. Jibreel AL-ISRA then took Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and they ascended to the gate of the first heaven. Jibreel AL-ISRA asked the gatekeeper for permission for entering, and the gatekeeper asked who was there. Jibreel AL-ISRA mentioned he was with the Prophet, peace be upon him, and then they entered the first heaven. In the first heaven, the Prophet, peace be upon him, was greeted by Prophet Adam AL-ISRA. Salam, welcome noble son, noble Prophet. In the second heaven, the Prophet, peace be upon him, was greeted by Prophet Yahya AL-ISRA and Prophet Isa AL-ISRA, whose mothers were sisters. Salam, welcome noble brother and noble Prophet. In the third heaven, the Prophet, peace be upon him, was greeted by Prophet Yusuf AL-ISRA. Salam, welcome noble brother, noble Prophet. After seeing Prophet Yusuf AL-ISRA, the Prophet, peace be upon him, said Yusuf AL-ISRA had half of all beauty. Ascending further to the fourth heaven, the Prophet, peace be upon him, was greeted by Prophet Idris AL-ISRA. Salam, welcome noble brother, noble Prophet. Now reaching the fifth heaven, the Prophet, peace be upon him, was greeted by Prophet Harun AL-ISRA. Salam, welcome noble brother, noble Prophet. In the sixth heaven, the Prophet, peace be upon him, was greeted by Prophet Musa AL-ISRA. After the Prophet, peace be upon him, ascended further on, Musa AL-ISRA cried and said the Prophet, peace be upon him, would have a larger falling to enter Jannah than his. Finally reaching the seventh heaven, the Prophet, peace be upon him, saw Prophet Ibrahim AL-ISRA sitting there leaning against Bait al-Mamur. Salam, welcome noble son and noble Prophet. Bait al-Mamur is a structure similar to the Kaaba on earth, and is lying directly above it. 70,000 angels do tawaf there every day. The Prophet, peace be upon him, and Angel Jibreel AL-ISRA then went past the seventh heaven and saw the Sidratul Muntaha, which is a tree that is ever changing, giving off colors never seen before, with large fruits. The tree is also surrounded by butterflies made out of gold, with exotic colors. At the base of the tree there are 4 rivers flowing. After passing the tree, the Prophet, peace be upon him, saw Angel Jibreel AL-ISRA in his original form. Jibreel AL-ISRA was described to have 600 wings that spread across many horizons, with pearls coming out of them. At this point, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, ascended higher, where no other living being has ever been. The Prophet, peace be upon him, then had a private meeting with Allah, where he could hear the voice of Allah but could not see him. The details of the meeting are unknown, but there was a pen there that was writing everything in the book of Allah. What is known is that through the meeting with Allah, 50 prayers were prescribed for the Ummah of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. But after going back and forth to Musa AL-ISRA and conversing with Allah, in the end the prayer was said to be 5 for the ease of his Ummah. However, Allah said that the prayers will be counted as 50 in terms of reward. The Prophet, peace be upon him, was also given the last 2 verses of Surah Baqarah through the meeting. The Prophet, peace be upon him, then went back to Masjid al-Aqsa and made his return back to Makkah on the Buraq.